Hello and welcome back. This will be the finale of the Strongholds, chapter 6 or chapter 7. I think it's chapter 7, but I'm about to find out. Pretty much, this is the endgame content, and these stages are designed to be very difficult. And so far, I had lots of fun playing these. They were quite challenging, and they're also quite fun to play and challenging in a way that you are definitely going to have a lot of retries if you want to get a no death run. And well, I was pretty close to that actually a couple times, so I will definitely try to get a no death run here. And after this, I think in the next version update they will release more of these stronghold stages. I think they will release an entire new chapter, or maybe more of them, I don't know. But well, let's jump in and let's see what these stages have to offer. So first, pretty much the first fight over here is going to have these enemies. They are very tricky, especially those spiders. They can pretty much one hit you, and you don't want to get hit by these well, even if they don't one hit, you don't want to get hit by these, since they can also stun you, and when they stun you, well, then these mechas can pretty much take you out very quickly, very easily, and you don't want that to happen, so take your time. I'm about to... Well, I'm taking my time, of course, here, although I am kind of rushing in a way. I'll admit I did kind of rush this for some reason, I don't know why. And I did take live for this particular stage because my live is nearly immortal. She has a lot of health, she has a lot of defense, and it is at the same time a very decent DPS, pretty moderate damage. And well, Nanami got one shot there, so yeah, that was a absolutely... it is something that I did not see coming, but it happened. So Nanami is down, unfortunately. And thankfully, Liv also has a very interesting ultimate that heals, and you can use her ultimate for either tanking or healing. I like to use it in both. I like to use it in both of these situations. And a little correction: it is not Nanami that died. The other character died, not Nanami. I don't know why I said Nanami. My eyes playing tricks on me or something. I don't know. Well, I can do it with Liv. It's not a big problem. Even though I lost my primary DPS, I still can clear this stage with only Liv. Pretty much Liv counts as a secondary DPS anyway, so it doesn't matter much. She's pretty much built at this very moment for both health, for both DPS, and for both tank. Pretty much a very interesting universal character, which I do like a lot. And she does definitely do a very good job at Strongholds. She will carry you in Strongholds a lot, since she is very tanky, very robust, and does not die very quickly. And of course, she can deal a lot of damage, besides not dying quickly, so that's also a major plus for this particular character. Well, let's jump in the next stage. The first one wasn't that difficult, although you definitely want to make sure that you have a healer on your team, or a tank. Healer or a tank will definitely do the work just fine. Oh man, yep, I should have seen this coming. Oh man, well, watch me getting killed here very quickly in one shot. This is Rosetta. Now, I'll admit, I did play this boss so many times that if I die, I have no... well, if I die, it's my personal fault for dying, so I cannot complain about dying since I did already play this boss 1,000 times. I pretty much know all her moves, and if I die, then I suck. If I die on this boss, I suck. I said it now, and I will follow my words till the end. Um, since I did fight this boss so many times, I mean, even if you didn't, if you're new to the channel, I used to live stream a lot. I will also live stream probably very soon, but usually, usually my live streams consisted Usually my live streams consisted on me fighting these bosses pretty much on a regular basis. I was fighting them that much because I was training myself, I was improving my skills, and of course I was training for the future challenging contents, and well, seems like it actually paid off. I actually am fighting this boss, and I am now well trained at fighting this boss. So I will not die. That's like one thing that I can guarantee you that that will happen. I am not dying. I did fight this boss way too many times to die, but would be very funny if I did die, since she can one-shot you, and she is so far these bosses are very dangerous, and these bosses are very tricky. So let's see if I will die. I can guarantee that I will not die. I can guarantee you that I am not going to kick the bucket against this boss. Okay, let's see. Well, she's actually almost down. She's actually almost down. Well, did not expect to see that happening, but it happened. Well, there we go. I did not die against Rosetta in the final Stronghold stage over here. Or should I say, yeah, Stronghold stage or chapter. Both are fine. Well, let's jump on the next one. This was a very pleasant boss battle. I think I did evade like 90% of all attacks there. That's actually really good. And well, looks like my training paid off. I did not die against Rosetta. Okay, well, I'm pretty much satisfied with that result. Okay, now these obelisks though, they can be a problem. I have to be careful not to get nailed by one of those. They are very nasty. These obelisks are known to do a lot of damage in the game. So, and again, I did train against such situations in one of the, I think it was in one of those training stages. I did fight them as well on live streams, and pretty much in my testing videos I did fight these a lot, so I'm pretty much confident at fighting several of these at once. I like how the developers did put those training stages, and again they put this into actual use, and that way the training did actually paid off, and that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, well those were some very good evasions, although I did take a couple hits, but it's okay. A couple hits will not kill me. Well, I almost died actually. All right, well, okay. I shouldn't have said that, since I got punished for it. Immediately I got punished because I immediately almost died. As soon as I said that, I almost died. Well then, that was a very smooth run, I'd say. But so far that was a very pleasant boss battle. Well, not boss battle, but those three obelisks count as mini bosses anyway, so that was very interesting. Alright, let's go to the fourth stage. Let's see what it will have to offer. Well then, it's solo against these things, and well, I'll be honest, these things are really kind of tricky to fight, especially with this character, since if I had Bianca, I wouldn't be struggling a lot because I just sniped them, but this character isn't that much of a sniper, and he relies on close quarter combat, medium range combat, and yeah, that is something that can be tricky against these enemies, but I'll manage. Not a big problem. So far so good. I didn't struggle a lot. I was very surprised that I did manage to take out Rosetta that efficiently, and of course that quickly. I expected Rosetta to pretty much kill me very quickly, but she didn't, and I survived somehow. I absolutely expected to get killed there by Rosetta, but it did not happen. Interesting. Now I'll admit, it did take me several tries to get this stage properly, and I find it really interesting that I am better at fighting difficult bosses than at fighting these mobs. That's very interesting, and I don't know how is that possible, but apparently the bosses are easier for me than these enemies. And for a lot of people, it's actually the opposite. For a lot of people, these enemies are actually easier than the bosses. And yeah, that's very interesting. That's very interesting, by the way. A thing that I noticed about my combat performance in this game. And yeah, that was very interesting. Well then, let's go to the next one. Okay, let's see what will happen in the next round. Since this was the first, that was the fourth round. Okay, now let's jump on the next round and let's see what the next round will have to offer. Okay, interesting slots. Let me come up with something creative over here. Okay, that's the first team. Let's go for the second team. Alpha, definitely the primary DPS. A healer is definitely going to be in the team. There we go. Okay, let's choose her because I need her black hole. Literally, I need her black hole ability. That could have sounded so wrong, but I mean her black hole ability since she can suck in mobs. And again, that sounded so wrong. Oh my god. Well, those of you who play the game definitely know what I mean, since she has the ability to group mobs at a certain spot, and they are then very vulnerable to Alpha's sword waves. But again, if you catch me drift, yeah, it could have sounded so wrong, and it does sound so wrong. I need her black hole, and she's excellent at sucking mobs. Excellent. I mean, the description of that was amazing. I like it. I absolutely like it. Oh my god. Well, but my intentions were something else, so nothing. Okay, I think. Let's see what will happen here. Um, hmm. Well, so far a chill fight. They are not that difficult. Although you have to be careful since they can one-shot or two-shot you. You don't want that to happen, right? So you should be very careful on those. Now this character has some really very crazy moves, and definitely a very interesting character to play. He can be very fast once you trigger his core passive, since that way he will do so much damage. Definitely one of the better characters in the game, and he is currently my only triple S rank, triple S class character, which is alright. I am also in the process of increasing the ranks of other structures, and so far I think I am doing a very good job on it. Now, of course, I think I can do a better job on it, and I will do a better job on it once I get a couple new characters. Then I can focus fully on upgrading the structures. Okay, his ultimate is ready. Well, I used it. And his ultimate doesn't seem that impressive, but it is very impressive against boss battles. And again, it can be very impressive against close quarters, and I feel that, well, it's not that I feel, it's pretty much that character is excellent at normal attacks and using the orbs, since the most of his DPS is definitely going to come out of the orbs, so you can use that tactic pretty much. Pretty much every time it will work. And let's see, okay, that mob is down. Now the two obelisks are left. The obelisks needed to be taken out, since the obelisks are very dangerous. Okay, well, it's two of them, and they're kind of fast. So I will switch to her, and now I will take them out slowly. Oh my god, where is my evade? Where's my stamina disappeared? Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Let's take out these, and one more left over there. There we go, that's excellent. And one of the obelisks, I think, died. Well, only one left. Well then, let me kill him. Let me kill this thing very quickly now. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. And there we go. That was very nice. That was That was a very nice battle. Okay, let's jump in on the next one. Let's see what will happen. Now, I don't know, but I feel there is one more boss battle coming up over here. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure which boss it will be, but I do sense another boss battle coming up here. And I think one of the bosses that I did not see in a while is definitely Alpha. I didn't see Alpha in a while. I think I did see Alpha in this in one of the early stages, but besides that, I did not see her in a while. So hopefully Alpha is going to be one of the bosses here. I don't know yet. I'm about to find out anyway, though. Well, speaking of Alpha, there she is, but it's not a boss. It's my own character. Okay, it's this thing. Yeah, not my favorite boss, but I guess I'll have to manage. I have to kill it, whether I like it or not. I have to kill it. Mostly, I don't like this boss because of the spin attack and because of the that's pretty much only the spin attack. Since when he starts spinning, he gets kind of unpredictable, really, and you really have to nail the 90-degree angle from the blade and from his sword. Pretty much you have to be in the angle that's between the 90-degree angles of his attacks. That way you're definitely not gonna get hit. But again, you first have to see those blades flying to you, and if you have maximum settings like I do, then you will not see that happening. But if you're running custom settings, then you will pretty much see those blades coming up really soon, and you will not have much of a problem at activating them. But again, since I do aim for maximum quality, I have a problem actually seeing those blades, if I were to be honest, since these effects are just very, very pretty, and they indeed do. Well, the boss died. Okay, well, the boss died. Interesting. That was very fast. I'll admit, that was very fast. Okay, let's go to the third stage. Let's see. Okay. Oh my god, I don't like. Yep, this is gonna be annoying. I think on my list of the trickiest enemies, these that jump on you are definitely the most trickiest in the game, or at least they are tricky for me, since they will deplete your evasion stamina very quickly, and they should be your primary target pretty much immediately upon entering the stage. Since as you can see, they aren't chill at all. They are not chill at all, and they just jump and jump. They're like fleas, if I were to be honest. They just jump, and you really have to kill them very fast, or they will kill you. Okay, that was nice. And on to the next stage. There we go. Well, that was better than I have expected. I expected a lot more trouble, but apparently there wasn't any trouble. Okay, let's see what's the next stage. Alright, the obelisk is definitely going to be the primary target now. And I do call them obelisks since they remind me of an obelisk. Pretty much I did name these enemies according to what they resemble. And those tall things definitely remind me of obelisks, or on something other that's Egyptian in nature. And well, I think calling them obelisk is appropriate since they're tall and they wield. What are they wielding? Is that a spear? I don't know. Definitely resemble. They definitely do. Oh my god! I got distracted by getting hit. Okay, the ultimate is ready. What I want to say is, they do definitely remind me, at least, of obelisks, since they are also tall and pillar-like, and these things definitely look like a pillar. And I died. Excellent. Oh well, never mind then. That was I dodged that upon reflex. That was very interesting. Well, welcome to my second attempt at clearing this stage. I did die at least like 3 times in this stage, mostly because of me being bad actually. And okay, they are. Well, one left. Okay, one more left. One more left. Okay, this time I'm doing it. This time I am doing it. Let's see. There we go. There we go. He is getting absolutely shredded to pieces. Oh my god. There we go. That's well. Cannot complain about that run. That was perfect. Okay, let's jump on the next one. Let's come on, game. Don't. Oh my god, the loadings today are there. I don't know if it's my internet or if it's the game, but the loadings were there. They were present. Okay, on to the finale. Let's see, the last stage of this chapter. Well, well then, this is a very interesting lineup. I'll definitely mix up my teams a little bit to make all of them kind of work. Let's see, and one more team. Okay. Well then, I think this will be very. I think this will be easy since I do have options for for a lot of these characters. And uh, will this work? Let's see, or will I change something? I don't know. Let me just see what I can do here. Okay, Nanami. All right, all right. I think this will work. Or should I change? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it will work. It will work. It should work. I think. I'm about to find out anyway. If I get stuck somewhere, I'll just retry the whole thing. Not a big problem. Okay. Oh my god, this stage is. Okay. You have to be careful not to get killed. And yep. Goodbye, Bianca. She took so much damage, and I did just blink, and that happened. Okay, well, fair enough. Fair enough. Then I will use the other structures to clear this. Okay. Oh my god, these, and I died. Excellent. Well, let's see if I can do this with these two structures that are left. They definitely weren't playing around. Oh my god, they went in. Like, they focused on Bianca like I focus on my primary target in Eve. Like, oh my god, that was something that I did not expect to happen. Okay, well, they got. Alright, they died. Okay, I think I'm in control now. Yeah, I'm in control. Okay, everything is fine now. I am in control this time around. Well, one of the first times that I ever cleared this without my primary DPS, especially when my primary DPS is Bianca. Did not expect to see this work, but it worked. Okay, that's impressive. Well, on to the next stage, next round. Let's see. That was very. That I'm kind of impressed that I actually did that without retrying. That was very weird. Oh my god, these spiders. Whenever I see these spiders, I don't know. These spiders are just so notoriously difficult to fight. And it is mostly, oh my god, these priests are gonna get me. They're spamming this. No, this is one of those rare occasions where having high graphics is actually good, since on lower graphics or on custom settings, you are not going to see these floating balls. They're very difficult to see on lower graphics, and I find myself getting killed by these a lot when I use my custom settings because I actually don't see them. They're pretty much just like a small particle on the field, and as such a small particle on the field doing so much damage, having them on high settings is definitely a good idea, since on lower settings you will have trouble seeing those, and they're visible, but when you in the heat of the combat, you're just not gonna notice them floating around, and they do so much damage, and they killed me so many times before that. I usually play these only on the higher settings, mostly because of these, of the lightning balls, since they are definitely very sneaky on lower settings. Okay, and by the way, this is my second attempt since, well, I died and I I have to retry each time I die. Okay, thankfully I've survived the exploding spider. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, my health is going back up, and they're getting absolutely wrecked, and the ultimate will do the job, I think. Okay, nice. It did do the job actually. Excellent. Well, let's jump on the next stage. So far I think I am doing a decent job. Even though I think I wasted like 3 hours recording this, but I guess it was worth it. This took me, by the way, three. I think it will take me 3 hours to complete everything. I don't know. I don't know. It will be very interesting to see what will happen. I see the hangman, and there we go. There is the hangman. And what? Oh my god, they paired the hangman with that thing. Absolutely amazing. This is gonna be painful. Yep, this is gonna be painful. And the hangman will absolutely kill me. I can definitely see that one coming. There we go. And that thing is also very sneaky. There are also a couple of other attacks that are very sneaky on low settings, on like low graphical settings and on custom settings that that get kind of. I think they need to tweak out the effects for a lot of attacks since they are indeed very, very tricky sometimes to even see, especially when you're fighting like 15 enemies at once and when you're moving and when you're fighting, when you have these particles everywhere, it really gets hard. It is really hard to see a lot of these attacks, and you really have to be careful around those. You pretty much need to expect their attacks, since if you don't expect them, then you will have to see them, and if you don't see them, well, then yeah, then it will be fun. Oh my god, why am I focusing on this? I should have just focused on the hangman, since the hangman is my primary target. Okay, I need to, yeah, I did focus on the wrong enemy here. That's absolutely my fault. I should have focused on the hangman, since, well, it's the hangman after all. And the hangman should always be your primary target, whatever you're doing, since that thing is tricky. That thing is very tricky, and you need to know when to attack and when to pretty much disengage, since yeah, they are indeed very, very tricky. Let's see if the ultimate will kill him, and there we go. Ultimate killed that thing finally. Oh my god. Let's go to the next stage. Very interesting fight. And you know these developers, they will make something even more trickier than the hangman. They will do it, like they will do it. It is something that will happen very soon in the next update, I would assume, but again, we will find out we will find out. We will find out. Okay. Well then, my throat giving out at the 28th minute mark. It is something that, oh, well then I know why. It is alpha, as I have predicted. It is alpha. Okay. I asked for it and I got it. Now watch, now look how I am playing right now when I fight against bosses. I make little to no mistakes and I am going in without, like, this is brutal what I'm doing currently. What the hell? I absolutely wiped the floor with her. My god, this was... Am I... I don't know. I don't know what to say about this, but this was very brutal. Poor Alpha getting destroyed. There we go. Oh my god, this is like... I am absolutely wrecking her. And she did not even scratch me up till now. And 3 bars left. Excellent. 3 bars, 1 bar left. No, it's 2 bars. Okay. And that's the first damage that I did take. Okay, fair enough. And that's the only damage that I'll take. She got absolutely destroyed. Oh my god. Well, is this the ending? Let's see. I think this was the finale. Yeah, this was the ending. Okay. Well then, this was this was chapter 7 of the Strongholds, of the new Strongholds. I will be waiting for the developers to update this in the next version update. It is definitely very challenging, and it is definitely very fun to play this. I had fun doing this. Absolutely a very fun experience at fighting these bosses. And well, I'm definitely going to look forward to more of these, since they are indeed very fun. And well, I hope you enjoyed. It is my pleasure to play this game for you. And well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Um, Again, if you want to if you want to support me, you can like and subscribe. And with that being said, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.